Soggy, wet conditions, but it's not stopping the Southport Sharks. They lead by 17 points at the moment, but don't write the Surfers Paradise Demons off. They've got something in them. It's grand final day and anything could happen, Indy, as McNab's been on fire though.
Absolutely, she's got 24 touches on the ball today. All 4 goals in the game have been kicked to the left of your screen. Jeff, you lead us off in the last quarter of this grand final.
The QFA a W Division 1 Grand Finals. The Sharks at the moment, and they're going to get the first ascendancy and looking to go forward via Maddie Watt. One of the league best and fairest are going to get the double with a grand final win today. It's inside forward 50 for the Sharks. Emily Stewart with a pickup, but she's harassed straight away there by Reed. Footy, bodies fly in. Umpire circles. It's sort of like a cake of soap at the moment, and the umpires just let it play out. I don't mind that at all, Yindy.
Yeah, absolutely. The player we're looking to watch at this moment of the contest is Pierce, who's pierced off the back of the pack. If the ball comes out, she's going to pump it straight back in there for Southport. There's the Sharks now under siege. Left foot kick around the body. Well, the Sharks trying to generate something under enormous pressure there from the Demons' defence. And a free kick for a throw, so it'll go to the D's. They'll need these goals like grease lightning.
Great movie.
Yeah. It was on the other night actually.
As the Demons set it out to the right half-back flank. Umpire's got a free kick. Demons ball. This is the run on that they need. This is the momentum they want to build. It's what they would have spoken about at three-quarter time. So Jess Watts now with the football on the right half-back flank. Instead of going the outside, they need to go down the corridor. It's going to send it up the wing. Bodies fly, football on the ground. Just a soccer, that'll do. Forward under pressure, territory game in these wet conditions. Trying to get it forward now. Nice body there. Watts just toe pokes off. Piscalini just coming through, looking for a clean possession at Southport at the moment. Watts going to send it inside forward 50. Davis flies out the back. Harrison was there. Also Moyes just trying to get it out now, and they do. Through Pollinger. Now it's a foot race. Sharks there first though. Sharks, Zoe Haynes just puts it on the boot, and that'll do, they'll say. That'll do.
Yeah, they'll have an opportunity in the left forward pocket.
So in the forward pocket, the old heave-ho from the umpire. McNab's going to be first to the footy, puts a little bit of pressure on Emily Stewart, picks up now. That was Jasmine Reed, just trying to get the footy. They're under the siege at the moment. Moyes just needs to clear it. She does, right up the corridor. Let's see what they can do here. Sharks first to it. Bodies flying in, desperation needed. Football flies out. Play on, says the umpire. Watts' legs were probably taken, but the umpire says play on. So now inside forward 54, the footy was Shaw. Shaw gets at the boot, just misses it, and it's going to spray across the face, Indy.
What both teams need at the moment is they need a Surfers Paradise goal, because I think we're going to see a bit of time on with the stoppages. In fact, there is a free kick that will be awarded to Surfers Paradise, and it'll go to Tatum Shaw. But if Shaw's successful here and the game's over, it'll be tough for teams on both sides there. If the time on keeps ticking, Jeff, it's going to make it tough for players to sort of get motivation. But if you're going to win the flag, you're going to enjoy every bit of a rain, hail or shine.
So Tatum Shaw now just going to run around off the side of the boot, but it doesn't matter. And maybe, just maybe, they'll be the back-to-back premiers now.
Well, they've been exceptional here in this second half. 3 goals to nil. Surfers Paradise just the one score on the board, and that was in the second quarter. But you've got to feel sorry for players like Alana McNab. She's had 24 disposals. She's been absolutely outstanding. She's tried her heart out, but she's had plenty of opportunities, Jeff, playing the back line, because the ball has certainly been there. And for everyone back at home, it's the way the conditions are going at the moment. You can never say never, because you can get goals really quickly. The problem that the D's have had is they've only got 1 goal on the board.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle now. That's just to state the obvious. Looking to go back to back. Piscalini in the ruck, trying to get the clearance out then. Demons surging forward at the moment. They need the next one. They must get the next one. Anything can happen. Football just spills out. Burnham trying to get a kick through. Hasn't had too many today. Nice little kick out there by Lily Pierce. It's only travelled a couple of metres. Players throwing their body in. None more than Shelby Harrison. The umpire's got a free. So it's going to be a Sharks. And it's going to go to Madeline Watt, the joint league best and fairest winner. Maddie Watt now, send it to the broadcast wing, centre wing, just over the back through the hands of players. Moiska's there. Plopples, who's had a pretty good game as well. Bodies fly in. Just going to lock that one up, but it's somehow going to squeeze its way out. Charlie Bone couldn't quite take it cleanly. Just trying to burrow her way through them was Rachel Watt. They're trying to get the football forward now through Sheffers, who's kicked one this afternoon. And the umpire says in danger.
Mentioned that's a bit of a risk, and I think the kicking in danger will become more evident as this game gets on, as the Surfers Paradise are trying to salvage something here. Kick up towards half-back. Maddie Reisinger was able to propel the forward attack there momentarily. There for the D's as flicks it out nicely there to her teammate there. Well, actually, she's the one that flicked it out to the outer wing. It worked well in the end now. Holding the ball. No. Okay, yes it is. Bouncing the ball and tackled at the same time. Free kick for the D's. They've just got to transition to the forward line quickly, Jeff.
Watts now sends it up towards half-forward flank, but it's going to be a turnover. Reisinger couldn't quite take it. Just getting a handball out then was Jones. Just sitting about 60 metres out. Perry tries to go for the footy, but tackled soon as she picked it up. And the umpire says, throw it in, please. It's a 23-point ball game to the Sharks at the moment.
What I love about the rain in these situations here is you've got all the crowd huddled over there in the marquees, and when they all yell as one, the sound reverbs off the roof and comes out to the ground, so you can hear it louder than ever. But the chants might be louder than ever if Southport get up as well. As the ball's pushed out towards the boundary line, they've got the best seat in the house. Holding the ball, free kick, it'll go to Surfers Paradise. They can't afford to muck around, but the Sharks are flooding numbers back at quick pace, so they're going to bottle up that forward line. Kick inside the forward 50. Who's there? Who can be a hero for Surfers? Almost drop kicked off the ground now. Surfers Paradise still with an opportunity. Handball dished out. Lovely tackle there by Southport. And the last line of defence just hacked out of there up towards centre half back. McNabb will be the player in the gun if the ball drops short. She locks up her opponent really well, and we should see another stoppage, and that we do.
McNabb, just desperation today. Inspiring for her teammates.
One of the best on ground?
Oh, she's up there for me. I know that Hannah Davies has also been great for, as has Lily, it is Lily Pearce for Southport, I should say. I was going to say Surfport. But holding on, free kick, Paradise Demons. So the D's now. We saw a similar sort of comeback last year, Yindi.
Yeah.
So, what can happen here? Here's your moment. Here's your opportunity, Lauren Perry. It's going to have to kick it from 45. It's sort of a one-step kick. Needs a cannon. Falls short, left forward pocket at the moment. Picks it up. Just around the body, Demons! Oh, there's a flicker of hope. A flicker of hope for the Demons as Jones snaps it from the pocket.
They only need a half opportunity there, and that's two can often flow into three, particularly when the wind is blowing down that side of the ground there as well. Her teammate got a bit of extra purchase on the kick before. That was Lauren Perry. Right spot, right time, and that's her role in this team, to be a goal sneak and kick the impossible. And potentially, with all the stoppage that we're going to get, time on will probably extend for at least around 18 and a half minutes. Could see another 10 minutes of play still unfold.
Oh, the twist and the turns. All right, let's just make sure. Have they got their setup right? Yes, they have. All right, that's a tick. Here they go. Third goal needed. The Demons on the charge. They need this clearance. Just sloppy football at the moment. Squeezed its way out. Coming at the footy was Pullinger. Hard at it. The Demons just forward under pressure. Just around, Watts picks up the footy, one hand, kicks as she was fending off, out to the outer wing, two players going at it, two balls. Need a clean possession. Nice work there by Lauren Perry. Umpire says play on. Just squeezing it forward. Umpire holding the ball. Should be a D's ball. Oh, they're coming, Chris.
They are. Surfers Paradise there at half forward, inside the forward 50. Good courage shown. Umpire rightfully called play on in that case there, up towards Pridmore. Bounces inside the field of play and then trickles out over the line. So Surfers Paradise, with their premiership hopes hanging perhaps on the balance in the next 30 seconds. If they can jag one here from this stoppage, I just don't know whether they just chuck McNabb right in there. In fact, there she is right there, so she will come into play here. If they can bottle it up and create something here. Didn't go the journey, right foot kick around the body. Pridmore, was she held on to? Can she get a boot to it? Good work!
Oh!
It's a goal! Yes, it's a goal! D's are back in it! Yes!
The unbelievable!
Is that Pridmore and McNabb? They'll share the honours. I think that's Pridmore.
By a shoelace.
Oh. Well, I said they needed one within 30 seconds. They got it, and the wind's humping down. Jeff, we talked about last year's finish as being probably the great game that you and I called last year. Could we have that again?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. And the wind is pushing the Demons' end. It's full-blown guts, and it's just right into it. So the Demons have got all the momentum, Yindi.
They certainly do, and the wind, it is playing impact on the other microphones as well, so a bit of an FYI. And we'll see another stoppage there. So take two, but the D's are coming like the storm that is hitting, as they must get a clearance here, and it'll go down to the wire. They surged from behind last year to fall short. It's not going to be deja vu for them if they can get the next one. Sock it off the ground on the outer side there by Bromer. Out towards the boundary line. The D's keep it inside the field of play. Oh. Lovely kick in board to Melita Watts. Didn't go the journey. Sock it off the ground, back up towards the corridor. The Sharks with some numbers. Davies goes to ground now. Did she make a legitimate attempt? Slipped out in the tackle there. Up and under there. Kick out towards half forward. Here comes McNabb. She's wrapped up for a rarity here. And we'll see a ball up.
Red hot footy. 11 points in it. Grandstand finish coming your way. Wherever you might be watching from southeast Queensland, around the country, the Demons are surging and it's wild weather on the Gold Coast. Kicking in danger. Southport free.
You're right in thinking this is the only live football game on in the country that's being streamed or broadcast anywhere in Australia right now at any level. So you're watching quality game of AFL football.
Maddie Watt, just up towards the left half forward flank. Players fly. Perry got a hand in at the right time. Tackle was strong and fierce. Football just falls out now. Southport surging forward. McNabb's there to mop up just like she's done. Classy. Oh, just coming through and smothering it. They're able to get the kick out though. Here go the D's. They need something from this, but it's all numbers of Southport at the moment. They're going forward via McDonald, but it's sort of gone sideways. Here's Purples. Socket off the ground. It's just going to sit out in this pocket. She's got two Demons to contend with. Dances around one. Handballs back to her teammate. Puts it up towards the goal square. Looking for something. Bit of a chaotic bounce. Players fly in. Desperation at its best. Grandstand finish coming up. Clean football needed. D's clear it. Here they go. Via Pearce.
So up towards the middle of the ground now. So Southport pumped off the ball as that wind comes crashing through. You'll be able to hear it through the sound effects mic. And it's going to be holding the ball.
Oh.
So Surfers Paradise, they play on now and rightfully so through Melita Watts. They can get this time for 2 goals if they're good enough. Here comes Pridmore. Sockers off the ground now. Out to a teammate now. Sharks getting some numbers back. Who can keep their footing here? Players coming now. Good bump there. Davies just hacks it off the ground now for disposal. Number 15 there for Southport. And we'll see a ball up. We felt this way last year, Jeff.
What
Must
a
be something
game.
about these two teams.
Oh, they love playing each other. They also hate each other. Rucks go at it. Forward 50 for the Demons. Fall of that football then was Jones. Already kicked one. Southport with the answers. Side of the boot. They're going to plead with the umpire. They're going to plead, and they get it. Theatre at its finest. Perry runs to it and says, I want the opportunity.
Can we see these two teams play every week and can we call them?
Can we have another 20 minutes? Perry now on the right boot. Long, strong. Oh, minor. 10 points.
Oh, there's still a chance. Probably about 4 minutes to go on the clock. Southport will probably hit the boundary line. Their best bet is to actually kick it out towards the commentary side and have the wind caress it over the line, and that's where the ball comes now. Who's there? Over the top now. Comes off hands. Ball defensive 50. Here comes McNabb. No prior opportunity, said the umpire. Lovely tackle there. It's going to be all or nothing. There's 5 minutes to go. Davies now, maybe a little bit less. It's the foot race on. Up towards the middle of the ground now. Demons with some numbers. Just a cheeky little kick. Sock it off the ground. Southport, I think they might be right now. It's at the right end of the ground. In the back, free kick, Southport. And that's the Tatum Shaw who kicked the opening goal for the Sharks in this final term. She should just take her time and go back, Jeff.
Tatum Shaw to seal it. Perry had a moment at the other end. Now it's Shaw's at the other. From 45. Pumps it long. Spilt it. Back to 11 points.
Well, tipping around 18 minutes. The quarters have gone 15, 18, 18 and a half. There's been more goals kicked though in this term. 3 of them, in fact, the most of any quarter so far. As the D's across half back, pulled out the putter, should have gone the driver. Still hits the target though. Right foot kick around the body. Out of bounds, boundary throw in. The wind and rain has stopped momentarily. Might free up the Southport party to continue. And back-to-back premierships looking very likely now, Jeff.
Very likely indeed. Chris Yindi Yind. What a game in the QFAW Division 1 Grand Final. Sharks win that hit out. McNabb hits it at pace, but Pupils has got other ideas for the Sharks. Football now at ground level, just looking for a clean possession. Smother off the boot. Well done there by Laverde. Footy's coming up towards the centre. Can't quite take the grab then. Was Scabo. Football pinballing around. Handball up over the top by Fiscalani. Looking to get it out. McNabb's there. The big names of the game. Didn't quite have the footy there. McIntosh plead it to the umpire and the boundary beats them all.
For those watching at home, Jeff and I have called a lot of footy at different levels, and if you think we're sounding a little bit pumped, it's we love doing what we're doing. This is why we call football. We absolutely are genuinely so pumped. We ride every kick, every bump, every bruise as McNabb for disposal 26 squeezes out the corner of their foot up towards the middle of the ground now. A free kick will be paid and it means the Demons will have an opportunity. They have to push. They went down in the decider by 5 points last year.
That's 50.
And we'll
Against the runner.
so we'll be against the runner, so it'll be a 50-metre penalty. So Jeff Newman right on it. So the Demons will have a shot at goal from inside forward 50. So there is still they should. Anyway, we're here right now. Living it up. D's inside the forward 50. One for the Brave. Ball hits the deck. 30 metres out from goal. Just hoping to bottle it up, the Sharkies. The D's are putting everything into this one now. 40 metres out. Not long to go. Could be inside the last minute. Sock it off the ground. It's a minor score. 10 points.
10 points. How good's community football? The QFAW Division 1 giving us an absolute epic today, Indy, as the Sharks just looking to wind down time now. Maybe it's just enough. Maybe it's not. You got to go, go, go. Just outside the top of the 50. Sharks on the footy, but the Demons still trying, still being bold, still taking the game on. Intercept mark, Demons. They need to get it long. They do. They pump it. The veteran, Pridmore not quite. Spills out the back. Boundary beats them. Deliberate.
So free kick.
They've called deliberate. Demons with a chance. Players open, up, they fly, ground ball, Perry, Sharks, rebound.
That might be enough now. Surfers, they'll bomb the ball straight back inside the forward line. Who can take the mark? Ball hits the deck, 20 metres out from goal, heads out towards the boundary line. That'll be the best friend for Surfers. That is it! Southport! And your 2021 premiers here, 4-6-30 to 3-2-20 over Surfers Paradise. What a game, Jeff Newman.
What a game indeed. Yindi hit it on the head. Southport are the back-to-back premiers in the QFAW Division 1 competition, and these two teams just keep giving us blockbuster after blockbuster. Heartbreak for the Demons. Heartbreak for the Demons, but hey, both teams can hold their head high. What a contest indeed, Yindi, and we thought they were down and out, but the Demons had other stories to tell.
Absolutely, and it's exactly how last year's one panned out as well. I think the final score there ended up being 29 to 24, so it went down to the wire. And we do know who will be awarded best on ground too, but we'll keep that under our cap. But who were some of your better players today?
Oh, look, for the Demons, you can't go past Alana McNabb. 26, 27 touches.
26 touches.
An absolute general. I just think maybe she should have been thrown in the midfield a bit earlier.
Absolutely.
But shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
And she was a general down back. So McNabb was sensational. The Watt sisters tried hard all day, I should say, for the Demons. But for the Sharks, I thought Hannah Davies, the captain, or co-captain I should say, was terrific.
16 touches today.
Absolutely sensational. Tatum Shaw was pretty good as well. You could go through the whole team. Maddie
Yeah.
Watt, the league best in
Mary
first.
Pearce as well. She was there when it mattered. So I think we just saw an outstanding exhibition of football.
Just another great game of football, and it's the Southport Sharks, the back-to-back premiers, running out 4-6-30 to 3-2-20. 10-point victors. They are the QFAW Division 1 premiers for 2021. So, Chris,
Yeah.
on behalf of AFL Queensland and Dean Davis Production, mate, great call, well done.
Thank
It's
you.
been a big year of community footy, especially in the QFAW.
Absolutely, it's been a wonderful opportunity, and to see some of the best female footballers going on in the southeast Queensland take to the field week in, week out. So we look forward to it.
Make sure you check the AFL Queensland socials and websites for all the results. Congratulations to the Southport Sharks, premiers by 10 points.